Well, hello there, Aries. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what's going on in May. We're going to have 4 weeks, so that'll be 4 columns and 3 rows. We're doing the overview, and we're going to go ahead and do another mystery card with a brand new deck, which is super cool. Let's light a candle first. All right. This one is straight up you. I love it. This one's called Naughty. And yeah, for sure, Aries, we have that little naughty streak. We certainly don't like to stay with whatever's safe and normal on any given day, and we certainly don't want to waste a lot of time trying to get things going. We kind of make things go on our own, don't we? This one's from Witty Wicks. Ta-ta! So yes, they are fun. So it's a little naughty candle, but I think it's going to smell delightful, and I think it was a gift, so we're using the gift. Thank you very much to whoever gave it to me. I am going to get us a mystery card for this particular week. We're going to be using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. I'm going to go ahead and pull this one card for you, Aries, and then we'll save it and read it at the end. All right, it'll help tie things up and get things in the right direction, or move us forward. All right, so let's go ahead and splay them out. Here they are. Oh yeah, we have more decks. Okay, what do we need for Aries for this week? The 4th through the 10th of May. This one's calling. All right. Yes, indeed. I am an Aries, so this is all going to pertain to me as well. We'll set that card right there. And we'll go ahead and put this deck aside. All right. Now, let's go ahead and, we're going to have a little chat about my guiding messages from my better angels. Indeed, we have several things going on. I have 3 messages this time. I know it's a lot, but it kind of comes together. So one of the messages is it's time for us to stay humble. So if we start to have a certain amount of success and we start to get like kind of puffed up about it and excited, and it's fine to celebrate at home by yourself. It's okay to celebrate amongst your immediate family. But there's something about the idea of putting on airs or showing a lot of ego right now that's going to be an issue. So I can't tell you exactly how that's going to play out for each and every one of you. You'll have to take that as it resonates. But the goal is we're going to stay humble. We're going to keep our feet in our shoes and stay grounded, and that will be really quite helpful. The next message I have for all of us, all 12 signs are getting the same messages. You just happen to be getting it first. Haha. So we are going to be the collective concept here is that we're not out of the woods yet. Remember, we've been doing some cool activities over the last few months, staying in our lane, all that stuff, keeping an ear out. We're also, we're just being told there's more to come, okay? So we need to be prepared. And I don't mean like stockpile stuff. I just mean mentally think of being more prepared than you usually are, Nothing wrong with a go bag, right? It's going to be something that'll help. And I don't mean to alarm anybody or put any bugs out there in the universe, because I honestly think that if it's just about, maybe you just need to have more extra cans of stuff in the house because people are going to drop by and you need to be ready to feed them. Ta-da! See, it can be a very positive version of being prepared. And I really like it for you. I like it for all of us. The final message I have for all 12 signs is that we can collectively use our minds to create our own reality, correct? So as we think, we need to start creating positive outcomes, is what it comes down to. Whatever we've been watching or seeing could put us in a weird place, and we might be thinking odd things. We don't need to add more flame to that fire, right? We should probably calm it down. Add a little water to that fire, right? So we're going to totally work towards visioning positive outcomes in our lives in all areas, whether it's envisioning your car constantly working perfectly, ta-da, or envisioning new jobs coming through perfectly. Ta-da! Opportunities to do the right thing, save a little dough, you know what I mean? Just envision it and envision it going very well instead of putting a little weird spin on it that's got that, it's going to be terrible, right? We don't need to start any of that catastrophizing. So we're going to erase all that right now and stay in the place of use your creative mind to create positive outcomes. Envision them even before they've happened, and you'll be in a much better space as things come down the pike. I didn't say don't be prepared. I said envision positive outcomes. All right? So this is good. I'm really happy to see all this coming up for all of us. And let's go ahead and get into pulling our guiding message for the month. All right? So this deck here we're going to use to pull a guiding message for the month for you, Aries. What do we have your guiding message for the month of May? There it is. We're going to see this card and talk about this card every week. All right? Haha! Aries, my goodness. You got create. Am I kidding you? Nope, I'm not. Here we go. Yes, create. We're being one more time nudged in the direction of making what you want to happen in the world. Don't wait around for other people to bring it to you or do it for you. Get off your chair and do it. It's got magician-y vibes to it. Very much so, saying that you have all the tools at your disposal. You just need to get busy and do the job, okay? You can, and if you can see it, you can make it, and you can make it happen. So this is beautiful. I love this, all right? You're going to be proactive in May. Yay! What is it you want? Do you want a cleaner room? Well, we got to get off our chair and get busy. Okay? It's going to be cool. All right? So, now we're going to go ahead and look at these. We're going to do the full layout for the month of the overview, right? And we're going to use the pirate cards that we used just for the mystery card last week or last month. Last week as well. All right? So let's go ahead and get more cards out and see what's going on. All right? So all the cards have been pre-programmed for you. And so we're, like I said, we're going to have 4 weeks, 4 rows, 4 columns and 3 rows. There we go. And you'll get to see a lot more of these cards all at once, which is super fun. I like it. I want to see them too. Okay, so let's look at what's going on here. Oh, I don't really need these here anymore. Dun, dun, dun. We'll set them over here. Cool. So what we have here is the 4th through the 10th. And we're going to go ahead and go through the full overview. And then we'll come back around and go in depth on this first week at the end of the reading. Okay? So this card here is talking about how the 4th through the 10th, where we are, what's blocking us, what our solution is, of course. You are definitely in, there's the gift of love coming your way. This is the Ace of Cups. You are genuinely receiving something beautiful in the world in the next, in this week of the 4th through the 10th. It's really sweet. There will be something joyful. This could be you feeling more a part of a posse, a group. There's love involved. There could be the gift of love, joy, new babies. For some of you, you might be getting pregnant, so be careful if you don't want that. Do the right. I mean, this is pure, awesome, joyful things coming your way. This could be good news about somebody's getting pregnant, so then you can celebrate that moment for them, and it will be lovely. You could also be adopting a pet, or there could be like new relationships for some of you. So I'm excited to see all of these possibilities happening. Aries, hello. Yes. What would be blocking you is a 6 of Cups. That feeling of wanting to give and be generous, but maybe you're a little broke, and that's okay. We don't need you to necessarily give everything all the time. And or maybe at the moment when this happens, you're just not feeling it emotionally. Like, I have given all I have to give. I have nothing more to give. So you're going to have to take a deep breath and realize I'm not always going to be your personal huckleberry, okay? So do be aware that you don't have to be everybody's everything, or at this time, giving would not be on the agenda. So don't give from your heart, whether it's from your house, your closet, your garage. It's not time to do that, okay? This is about you receiving. Haha. And the Nine of Wands is here saying, yes, your solution is to stay true to yourself, all right? This particular week, it's time for you to stay true to who you are as a person. So whoever this beautiful gift of love is might be somebody else's Prince Charming, and you're going, you know, I'm really not sure I'm into that. And I'm not really sure if we're not a match. It's nice that you showed up, thanks. But I'm not really into it. So you do get to have a discerning choice in the matter. It is not a gift that you can't refuse. So that's interesting, isn't it? So yeah. So let's look at what's going on for the 11th through the 17th. The 11th through the 17th, you are manifesting anything you want. This is the most wonderful card in the deck, in my opinion. This is about you creating what you want out of nothing by just telling the universe what you want. You don't have to do anything. It's not a physical activity card like that one. So you're absolutely in a wonderful space where you can do whatever you want. You can have whatever you want. You just put it out there into the universe and the universe will provide. Lovely. You're in that wonderful space. That second week of May. Huzzah. Interesting. Being on your own is going to block you. So don't try and hang out by yourself. Go be social, have a good time, and it'll be good. So yeah, definitely it's not about being by yourself. So cool. You're going to be putting yourself out there and being more involved, okay? But I kind of feel like that's what you want, and that's why the Empress has shown up anyway. So the solution, of course, is fighting for your worth and value, making sure that people treat you like you deserve to be treated, okay? You see that guy? He's flipping a coin in his hand while he's checking the books. So he's definitely all about the money, and he's making sure that everything is happening correctly and that everything is written correctly. So if you're dealing with your finances, it's going to be making sure if maybe you got an extension on your taxes and you want to go ahead and make sure all that paperwork is filled out correctly, so then you take care of properly, okay? Next week over, it's going to be the 18th through the 24th. We have the 8th of Swords, showing that there is part of you that has been wanting to proceed in a certain direction, but you're feeling a little bit unclear on how to handle that, okay? So you want to make things happen a certain way. It's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit more like the person that you want to sign off on your plan. So you'll have to make a concession, right? So your idea will be mostly in play. You'll get most of what you want, but it'll be a little bit like what they want too. So you're going to have to make a concession, but you'll mostly get what you want, okay? So this 8 of Swords turns immediately into the Hanged Man. We'll talk about that if he shows up, but that's got vibes on it that are saying, oh yeah, you're going to end up there. And we have the 10 of Cups, where you're blocked, okay? So family gatherings are going to be on the outs at this time, so just be aware that you're not going to be in a position to go hang out with your friends or do what you want to do. It is, things are busy. You are busy. Life is full. So this could be maybe that all the good times you had the week before means that you aren't going to be in a position to have those good times now. It is what it is. Maybe it's a work time, right? Maybe you're in work time and you're handling your things. Here's some stuff there, right? Now, the solution, interestingly enough, has shown up as the Devil. And the Devil in this situation speaks to creating things that out of the blue that are a little bit more than they need to be. Or you could shoot yourself in the foot by offering, when you're making your deal with this person about how to appease them and let them tell you what they want. And then tell them what you're willing to do, and meet in the middle. Don't just offer up your own version of a solution that could shoot you in the foot because you could be sabotaging yourself with this person, okay? The way you handle things could sabotage your whole project, okay? Put you on the outs and have it be a problem, blah, 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 blah. So try to be a little more discerning in this process. Figure out if they have options. Are there options for how I can handle this situation? That way you're not putting anything out there. Look at their options first. And then if they're not quite what you were thinking, then you might suggest something. But be aware that if you get it, they might have to give it to everybody else too. That makes things a little crazy, doesn't it? All right, so like I said, there's a little hanged man coming through in here. This feels like negotiations for something in the future, so be aware of what that is and hang on to your hat, okay? Remember, get all the information before you make any big decisions, okay? Now then, the final week of May, the 25th through the 31st, you're going to be using very good judgment, being very careful with how you choose and what you choose and where you're going with that, okay? Don't just jump in and do whatever you need to do. Don't make any major commitments just yet. Or if you do, be cautious and careful, all right? It's going to be okay. I think that it will be okay because your judgment is going to be on point, all right? But you're not making snap judgments. You're making discerning decisions and stuff because you'll have more information. You'll be able to make better decisions. Ta-da! So maybe all this is to say, if you can put off your decision about this until the following week, you might have a better option there, all right? The Tower shows up in the area where things are blocking you, so things may not be going according to plan in some area of your life. For some of you, this is definitely true. For others of you, things will just be falling completely together. So, but of course, I can't really say it because it's all in the blocking department. And when you're blocked from getting things to fall together, there might be a delay. So realize, even as you make a good decision, there might be a delay. It might be in the things might be getting lost in the email. It's very Mercury retrograde vibes. Not that that's what's going on, but that's the vibe I'm getting, is that something could get lost and misunderstood, or your decision could get lost and therefore they're not hearing you 100%, or something else is happening. Your solution, though, is the Two of Pentacles, which is all about paying attention to keeping your finances balanced. Be prepared for an additional bill. They say, okay, we're going to go ahead and figure this out, and yes, it's going to cost this much to do that thing. And you're like, okay, cool. So be aware there's a lot going on. My goodness. Okay. So we're going to be very discerning near the end of May. Lots of deals and things going on here. Be careful, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and pull these cards aside. You know that we'll come back to these in additional readings, right? So we'll just set them over here like we like to do. Now we'll go ahead and go in deep on this first week of May, the 4th through the 10th. And I have the Light Seers Tarot. We're going to go use that to go a little deeper. All pre-programmed and ready to go. So I do value you and your time. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, if this reading resonates with you, please go ahead and give it a like and a subscribe. I'd appreciate it so much. Let's talk about more in depth about the 4th through the 10th. Where are you? You have the gift of love coming your way, which is super sweet. We love that you have this opportunity at a new relationship, opportunity at coming together with another human being, whether it's a love relationship or just a good friendship. There's joy in the moment. So you could be also having a new best friend, and that is all good, which could speak to your pet, or just another human being. Ta-da! 6 of Swords. Interesting. So we have the 6 of Swords is also happening. You're going to be using your power to help other people. So whatever you know, you're going to actually be able to use that to help other folks right now. Your knowledge base will be in demand, and you can help others, which is super sweet. I like that. That's going to be great. Yay. We have a little bit more with the Empress. The Empress is here saying that this particular week, you are in a state of grace where whatever you put out in the universe, it's going to come back to you. The beautiful things are happening. You can create anything you want. So just be careful and make sure that you are creating beautiful things, because you can also create other things that are less than wonderful. It has that, remember we talked about our guiding messages, and those guiding messages referred to the potential to create less than stellar outcomes, but you're working on beautiful stuff right here, okay? Beautiful, beautiful things are coming your way, okay? Where are you blocked? We are talking about that Six of Cups. Able to give from your heart. So interestingly, you'll be able to share from your body, from your knowledge base and with your power, but you're not in a position to share from your heart right now, okay? So that just means that who you are as a person isn't going to be super on point. What you can do is, if you need to go help dig holes, or this could be a physical activity situation where you're going to be using your knowledge and understanding of how to do things instead of like sharing family stories, right? This is family stories and other things. This is you doing your physical activity that you know how to do best because you're very smart and capable, Aries. And yes, you are going to be able to help people that way, while instead you're not really going to be talking about yourself too much, okay? Now, the other thing that's blocked, the Ace of Swords. So the get more responsibility put on your plate is no. Don't take on any new responsibility, okay? So if anyone's looking around going, hey, we just found this little kitty. Do you want to have this kitty? And the answer is, I don't really have room for another kitty. Thank you. Because the truth of the matter is, you don't need more responsibility right now. It's too much. Your plate is full. You're trying to thin things out, right? Trying to make things simpler. But of course, even as you're manifesting, there's the gift of finance is also blocked. There may be something that goes on where things just change up, or a new bill comes through that takes what you have that seemed in excess. Oh, I have a little extra. Oh, wait, there's that bill. I got to go pay that bill. Dun, dun, dun. So that bill gets paid, and now you're still a little broke or whatever. And I think it's more or less that it's just not meeting what you were hoping it would meet. Not that it's, you're not going to be in a bad way because this doesn't allow for you to be in a bad way. It's just an unexpected opportunity to not have lots of free money, okay? So your money will be spoken for, all right? The solution for you this particular week, the Nine of Wands. Stay true to who you are as a person. Don't let anyone tell you who you should be or shouldn't be, because you need to stay you, all right? So you have the new bestie. You're not feeling comfortable sharing from your heart right now, but you're definitely standing your ground about who you really are, okay? You may not share from your heart, but you're staying true. I think you're kind of reading the room. That's what it feels like to me, is you're standing back and watching your new friend in their element and watching and seeing how things are going, but you're not pushing anything per se. You don't want to put on airs or act like you're anybody that you're not, okay? Try not to be the chameleon, Aries. Do not be the chameleon this time. Stay true to who you are, but don't act like you're something other than who you are either. So you're going to stay true to yourself and just sort of watch and see how things go, right? I feel a little wallflower action, which I know is weird for an Aries, but I feel a little wallflower action. It doesn't make it bad. It just means you're taking a minute. Okay, I'm going to take a minute. All right, take a minute. It's good. And of course, the next card down for your solution is the Nine of Swords. When people are asking people if they want to step up and be a part of, you're like, I had a bad experience being the leader of the situation before because you used your power to help other people. And now they're like, hey, do you want to be in charge of this thing? And they're like, I really don't want to be in charge of this thing, no. So this could be very small scale, but you're also in this position here. Some folks are going to be wanting to, here, let me help you out. I'm going to help you out with what I know. And then they're going to be saying, like, can you take it? Can you do it? Can you just be that person? And you're going to have to say, maybe not. It's interesting. Normally this card comes through as you should definitely take on the responsibility. But the answer is, I don't see that benefiting you too much, okay? There is something else you will need to spontaneously jump into and be a part of. This is the Fool. You are going to be able to step into this process and become more involved in the situation at this time. And it has something to do with you not being overly committed in this situation, okay? So you can help out, but don't get yourself overcommitted. Stay true to who you are and the fact of what you need to do so that you're free to do this, okay? I feel like this will overcommit you. We were talking already, the blockage was more responsibility, more financial benefits. So you don't get to do some of the things you normally would do. You're already stepping away as much as you can so that you don't get over involved, but you're staying true to what you want, and then you're going to go leap into something new. All right? Very cool. I like that. Good for you, Aries. We're going to go ahead and get a message from the Cosmic Oracle as one of our closing cards. Not our mystery card, but our closing card. Let us see what's going on. There it is, right there. All right. Okay. What does the cosmos want you to know? Take responsibility for your choices. This is your life to live. Own it. All right. This is really very good. I see it really resonating with the reading too. I mean, it really clarifies the fact that you're walking into May and you're like, okay, I want to create some stuff. I want to have time to be in new relationships. This is cool. I'm willing to help my friend out. That's cool, cool, cool. I don't have a lot of time to, I don't have a lot of extra money. I don't have a lot of extra, there's more responsibility. Do you want more responsibility or more money? I do want more money, but I don't want more responsibility. Thanks. Can't connect with anyone right now, okay? But stay true to who you are. Don't take on the extra responsibility this time. And definitely jump into something new, all right? So it could be that this helps you get the money going again, while this keeps you from being overcommitted to this. So it's interesting how these three run together. Very nice. I love it. You're manifesting almost, and then you'll get that. Cool. So very nice. Love this. This is terrific. Take responsibility for your choices. This is your life to live. Own it. Ta-da. All right. Put that over here with create because it makes so much sense. Ta-da. All right. What is our mystery card from the Wisdom of the Oracle? Here and now. Ooh-wee. We are staying present. We are staying right in the space that we're in. We don't want to future trip too much, and we don't want to hang out in the past, okay? None of that's going to work for you. You have to stay in the moment. It is going to be very much so this week. I think that if you can enjoy your moments, this is going to be really great, okay? If you stay here and enjoy the moment, yes, you can totally enjoy helping someone out, but only go as far as you can go, okay? Don't overcommit yourself. You don't have to overshare either, but at the same time, there might be some stuff that happens, but someone's going to ask you to take on more responsibility, but it would ruin the possibility of you being available to jump in to whatever it is you're creating, okay? So, very nice. I want you to stay true to who you are. I want you to stay in this moment. I want you to be here and now. It's going to be great. All right? So, excellent. How are you all doing? That was fun. Let us go ahead now and get you a pocket full of rocks, okay? Boop. We're going to go there. All right. So we have yellow calcite, pink calcite, and a blue calcite. It's a calcite kind of weekend. Well, calcite itself is a fantastic stone all the way around. It is perfect for cleansing your auras, so your chakras, pardon me. And it speaks to, we're talking about your third chakra where your emotions are hanging out. We want to clear that out and keep it clean and open and ready to go, but not too open. We're going to do that thing in your heart where we heal your heart with pink mangano, pink calcite, which is a beautiful, yummy marshmallow hug for your heart. Interestingly, that they're all calcite, but they have different feelings and vibes to them. So, and certainly different areas where they work. Blue. Oh man, that's not calcite. Oops, my bad. This is angelite. Angelite is here, and it's your throat chakra stone for this week, and it's speaking to how you need to share from your throat, and you need to share from your heart at the same time, because your angels are trying to speak to you, and they want your words to come through, their words to come through you. So as you receive information or receive that gut feeling, that gut idea, you're going to be sharing very kindly and gently through your throat. All right? Very cool. My goodness, the very first reading of all of May, you get a few of the quirks. My apologies. I'm going to put the rocks down right there, and you don't have to carry them if you don't want to, but they're there for you if you want. Do like and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. It really helps my little channel grow. I appreciate the one and the all of you. If you haven't seen me at Fair yet this year, check my schedule. It's in the description box below. There's also other ways to reach me, and if you want to go into a private reading, I can do that. All right, so schedule away. We will, of course, talk next week about the 11th through the 17th. Thank you all so much for being here. You matter to me. I love you guys. We'll see you then. All right? Thank you.